What if everything the modern wellness world is selling you today, the supplements, the powders, the overpriced juice cleanses, was already written down thousands of years ago? Here's something almost no one is talking about. The foods mentioned in ancient biblical texts were not just symbolic, they were powerful nutritional tools. And today, scientific research is beginning to confirm something incredible. Ancient people understood exactly what they were doing. In this video, we're going to explore 10 foods directly mentioned in biblical scripture and uncover with real science why each one is a powerful healing food that most of the modern world has forgotten. Stay with me until the end, because number 4 was so medically valuable that ancient Egyptians used it in more than 20 different treatments. And number 9 was given as a luxury gift to an Egyptian ruler. Not gold, not grain. This one food. And once you learn what it does to your heart, you'll understand exactly why. Let's begin. Number 10. Dates. The original energy source that kept entire civilizations moving. Dates are one of the most underestimated foods on this list. In ancient Middle Eastern texts, the date palm appears again and again, not for decoration, but for survival. Think about it. Soldiers crossing deserts, traders traveling hundreds of miles, pilgrims walking long distances. What did they carry? Dates. They're calorie-dense, naturally preserved for long periods, and packed with quick-absorbing natural sugars that fuel the body without the crash of refined sugar. But here's what makes them medically powerful. Dates contain magnesium, potassium, copper, manganese, and B vitamins all in one small fruit. Their fiber slows sugar absorption, making their impact on blood sugar far gentler than processed sweets. Modern studies have even shown something fascinating. Women who consumed dates regularly near the end of pregnancy experienced shorter labor and better outcomes. Ancient midwives already knew this. They also contain antimicrobial compounds, and even the seeds were used medicinally for digestive issues. Simple use? Eat 3 to 5 dates for natural energy, use them as a sweetener, or break your fast with them just as people have done for centuries. This isn't a trend. This is survival nutrition. Number 9. Pistachios. A food valuable enough to be offered to a king. In the book of Genesis, during a severe famine, Jacob sends his sons to Egypt with gifts, among them, pistachios. Think about that. During a crisis, he chose this food as something worthy of an Egyptian ruler. That tells you everything. Modern science backs it up. Pistachios are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect eye health and reduce the risk of age-related vision loss. They're high in potassium, support blood pressure, and contain a surprisingly complete amino acid profile. But what truly stands out is their effect on gut health. Studies show pistachios increase beneficial gut bacteria more effectively than many other nuts. Even more interesting, not all their fat is absorbed. Some feeds gut bacteria instead. They keep you full, nourish your body, and deliver fewer net calories than expected. Ancient people valued them like currency. Maybe we should too. Number 8. Barley. The humble grain with extraordinary power. Barley was never considered luxurious. It was the grain of soldiers, workers, and everyday people. Even in the story where thousands were fed with bread and fish, the bread was made from barley. And yet, this simple grain may be one of the most heart-protective foods ever studied. Barley is rich in beta-glucan, a fiber so effective that the FDA officially recognizes its role in lowering cholesterol. It slows sugar absorption, reduces blood sugar spikes, feeds gut bacteria, and removes LDL cholesterol from the body. In fact, studies often show barley outperforming oats in blood sugar control. It provides long-lasting, stable energy without crashes. For something so simple, its benefits are extraordinary. Number 7. Pomegranate. A symbol of life, backed by science. Pomegranates were used as decoration in sacred structures, symbolizing abundance and vitality. And now we know why. They contain unique compounds that transform in the body into powerful anti-inflammatory and cell-protective agents. Research shows pomegranate can lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, improve artery health, and protect against oxidative damage. Its antioxidant levels surpass many of today's superfoods. Even the peel, often thrown away today, was traditionally used for healing gut conditions. Eat the seeds, drink the juice, use the whole fruit. Ancient traditions used everything for a reason. Number 6, garlic. The food people mourned when it was gone. There's a powerful moment in scripture where people, after escaping hardship, begin to complain. What did they miss? Garlic. That's how important it was. When garlic is crushed, it releases allicin, one of the most powerful natural antimicrobial compounds known. It fights bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. It reduces blood pressure, lowers cholesterol, and strengthens the immune system. But here's the key. Raw garlic is far more powerful than cooked. Ancient cultures used it both ways, but raw garlic was considered medicinal. Their reaction makes sense. They weren't just missing flavor, they were missing protection. Number 5, figs. A natural remedy that healed a king. In one account, a king suffering from a serious infection is treated not only with prayer, but with a fig compress applied directly to the wound, and he recovers. Today, we understand why. Figs contain enzymes that help break down damaged tissue and compounds that fight bacteria. They're also rich in fiber, minerals, and essential nutrients that support overall health. Used both externally and internally, figs were more than food. They were medicine. Number 4, onions. A foundational food, not just a flavor. In ancient Egypt, workers building massive structures were partially paid in onions. That's how valuable they were. Onions are rich in quercetin, a compound that reduces inflammation, supports heart health, and helps manage allergies. They're also packed with prebiotic fibers that feed healthy gut bacteria. Raw or cooked, they play a vital role in digestion and overall health. This wasn't a side ingredient. It was a core part of the diet. Number 3, raw honey, nature's antimicrobial powerhouse. Raw honey is mentioned repeatedly in ancient texts as a source of strength and healing, and science confirms it. It fights bacteria, including antibiotic-resistant strains, through multiple mechanisms. It creates an environment where harmful microbes simply cannot survive. But here's the key difference. It must be raw. Processed honey loses much of its medicinal power. Real honey can even last thousands of years without spoiling. Used for wounds, immunity, and daily energy, it's one of nature's most complete healing foods. Number 2, almonds. A symbol of life and nourishment. Almonds appear repeatedly as symbols of renewal and strength. Nutritionally, they're incredibly dense. They provide vitamin E, magnesium, healthy fats, and powerful antioxidants. They support heart health, stabilize blood sugar, and improve gut health. Like pistachios, not all their fat is absorbed, making them both nourishing and efficient. Simple, powerful, essential. Number 1, olive oil. The foundation of ancient healing. Olive oil was used for everything: food, medicine, healing wounds, even sacred rituals. And today, it remains one of the most studied health foods in the world. It reduces inflammation, supports heart health, protects the brain, and lowers the risk of chronic disease. But quality matters. True extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed and unprocessed, retains its powerful compounds. This was not just oil. It was medicine. Here's what stands out the most. None of these foods were discovered in a lab. People observed them, used them, passed them down through generations. Modern science didn't create these benefits. It confirmed them. The gap today is simple: between what heals you and what's convenient. So here's a challenge for you. Pick just 2 foods from this list. Use them consistently for 30 days, not as supplements, but as real food. And pay attention. If this opened your eyes, tell us in the comments which food surprised you the most. And if you're watching on Golden Rest Guide, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We bring you simple, natural wellness insights every week to help you sleep better, feel stronger, and live healthier. See you in the next video.